diamond. This is diamond. And if you buy one of these boards, we buy diamonds. That's the goal. We want diamonds.
Nice.
Welcome. This is the introduction of our brand new BR1 Liker SUP. This is the world's first ABS structural hollow raceboard that we created together in collaboration with Liker Kayak and me, Bruno, the founder and dreamer of BR1 boards. It's extremely proud to present you this beautiful board. So let's dive into all the details and new solution that we added into the BR1 Liker SUP. The first thing you will notice is the feel ridge, this long spine that runs all along the deck area that gives extra stiffness to the board and makes you feel the board really well. Because when you go for a buoy turn or a maneuver on the board, you will exactly feel with your foot where the center of the board is, and don't worry, it will not bother you because we calibrated it with the perfect Fibonacci sequence, so it's as minimal as we could with maintaining the stiffness of the deck area. So don't worry, it's a really new solution, but you will enjoy it and feel safe when you practice your maneuvers. The next thing that you will see that it's quite different on this board is the easy H handles. They are ergonomic side handles on the rail of the board that will make you carry the board and practice your beach start really easy, because you can easily hold the rail of the board, lift it up, run with it, and you don't have to be afraid to drop it. This is the tailbone of the board. It's a end section of the feel ridge running in the middle of the deck area, and the tailbone section will prevent the water from sliding back into the deck area, so you can keep your balance and keep on paddling at the best speed you could. So the big question is, what's the weight of this board? What's the size of it? And what is ABS structural hollow even means? So the BR1 Liker SUP, it's a 14 by 21.5 race board. It's designed for you to get into the competitive area of stand-up paddleboarding, but without the need of spending on a premium carbon race board. The ABS, it's a kind of plastic. We like to call it DuraLite because these boards are as durable as light. So you don't have to be afraid of breaking them, scratching them, or actually just damaging them in general. But of course, they are not as light as a premium carbon board, but we work really hard to keep the weight as low as possible. And the weight of this board, it's around 13 kilos. So it's still really competitive, but you don't have to worry about breaking them because they are DuraLite. So the BR1 Liker SUP is following the footsteps of all our BR1 boards of the past. This board is also a structural hollow race board, and that means that there is a structure in the middle that with some really good engineers we developed in a way that the board is stiff, it's really strong, and there is a really nice innovation that we like to call the silent glide. The BR1 boards are structural hollow race board, and if you ever paddled a hollow board, you know that they make a funny sound. Well, we didn't like that. We made our board still hollow, but they are silent. So you can glide on the water without disturbing nature, and you can just focus on your performance without the drumming sound of your board. But you think this was all? That's not how we do things at BR1. There is one more innovation that will change the complete hollow structural race board game in every board that is not filled with some kind of foam, and that's the drainage hole. The drainage hole in our new updated boards, they're all built with a flexible drainage hole. This means that the cube in the middle can actually shake a little bit. It's made also with a new material that we will keep a secret. But in short, you won't have to be afraid of leakage in the board because the two parts of the molds are connected between each other by a flexible drainage system. So it can shake, move a little bit, and it won't break. So when we say that this is an entry-level race board, we really mean it. This board is really fast. And what makes this board fast and really agile on the water is the hydrodynamically tested hull. You will see that the board starts from a quite slim and sharp nose, and it continues into a really smooth, roundish hull that will allow you to glide on the water with ease and with a lot of speed. Of course, this makes the board not as stable as some of the concave competitor boards, but it will be really agile, and after a little bit of practicing, you will reach speeds that you could only dream of or that you could see in the movies.